Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, today we are talking about Wyn Beauty because I want to know, is y'all cool? If you guys want to know more, let's go. Okay, so I'll have the video inserted here or something like that. But a while ago, was that last year or maybe the year before that? Maybe it was 2023. I had done a video trying out the skin tint from Wyn Beauty that is by Serena Williams, and just kind of like announcing like, hey, Serena Williams is coming out with a makeup brand. And I feel like there's been talk for some years because years ago she was supposed to have like some type of makeup-ish skincare brand, and it was supposed to be a brand that really put out products that would be good for the girlies who are very athletic but still wear makeup, right? When we see them at the Olympics, we're currently during or going through WNBA playoffs final season, they are still wearing makeup and they are competing. Okay, I'm talking like you running up and down for 40 minutes. You're Sha'Carri Richardson in 5 seconds, but she's got a full beat down. So like the girlies still wear makeup when they are performing, and of course high school, college, stuff like that. And even if we're not talking professional competing, just going to the gym, there are women who do in fact wear makeup to the gym. It would have made sense. It made sense when you heard that Serena Williams was putting out a makeup line, skincare line, stuff like that, and it was supposed to be for like high performance and whatnot. And then like a couple years went by, I didn't hear too much about it, and then she came out with Wyn Beauty, so I did try this. I wasn't the biggest fan of this, to be completely honest. I will try it again though. I'll try you again. If I do it before I upload this video, I'll insert my experience trying this again. But, you know, of course, there was still the rest of the brand. And then it was just kind of like, I did see some promotion when it launched. I have seen some events. We just had the US Open, and I know I saw some promotion from Wyn Beauty and Serena there with content creators, and it would make sense because it's the US Open. But like, other than that, it was just kind of like a, do you remember you have a makeup brand? Because like I said, there was so much that could have been done with the brand. I did see some feedback start coming in from people where it was giving they weren't so much impressed with the brand and some of the stuff that they tried. And you can always take feedback and come back 10 times harder. But the products that they did launch and whatnot, I'm just like, I feel like we could have done a lot more. We could have really jumped on the fact that it's Serena Williams, one of the best athletes to ever exist, any sport. And putting out products where even if you didn't emphasize the whole like athletic side of it and women who are doing athletic things, sports, whatnot, it could have been products where, because it's coming from Serena Williams, these products are going to last, right? So primers, powders, setting sprays, foundations, long wearing, 16-hour wear. Like, we could have really driven that home. And if we did do skincare, you know, one of the reasons people don't want to wear makeup and whatnot to the gym, they're like, well, it'll clog my pores. Like there was a very large playground that we could have played with when it comes to this. And I just feel like not much was done as far as that goes, but there has been a lot of talk about the brand recently. And I'm making this video because we're not there. Y'all know you see that title, yeah, it's me, and I'm coming to talk. It's not a good look for the brand. And I fear people are speculating that is where this brand is headed. And again, it's very sad because I did see Serena talking when she launched this brand. And one of the things she was talking about is how it is hard for small businesses, but especially Black-owned, women-owned businesses to get funding and whatnot. And that's Serena Williams. So, you know, the money is there for her. Right? But like, even for her, when it comes to getting funding and whatnot. So it's like, I really do want to see this brand prosper. But there has been a lot of talk about it lately because it's been giving rapid sales at Ulta. The brand is available at Ulta. And right now, as I'm making this video, they are having like 75% off. And it's very funny because, like, of course, now is when I'm starting to see videos coming up on my For You page and whatnot about Wyn Beauty. So they are recommending her lip liners. They're like, she has really good lip liners. I looked it up. I see like 2 or 3 brown shades, talking about like once you put it on, it does not budge. And because it's like 75% off, so they're only like $4 now, I said add to cart. Add to cart. So I will update you as well on that, on how they work. But I've been seeing a lot of videos about how it is 75% off, blah, 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 blah. And y'all know what that leads people to believe when you start seeing things like that. Like when and mind you, just because a brand starts heading to TJ Maxx, Marshall, stuff like that, doesn't always mean that the brand is in trouble, but that's what people will start thinking. You know, you're seeing 75% off at Ulta, it would lead you to believe that they're trying to get the brand out of Ulta. So I did try to do some research, trying to look for any news articles, any sources, anything that would suggest like, is that why it's 75% off at Ulta? Is the brand facing trouble? Is there a possibility that they are going to shut down? And I did not see any. That's a good thing. That's also why I'm like, okay, let me get some of my thoughts out there, because it's giving there's still hope here. There is the possibility that maybe the brand is just deciding to pull out of Ulta and they are going to, you know, sell on their own site. Maybe they're going to a different retailer. I don't know if you guys have realized, but Keys Soul Care isn't in Ulta anymore. And I don't remember when I realized that, but I had like typed their name in and I didn't see it at Ulta anymore. So I was like, wait a minute. Did the brand, because I do remember them making an Instagram post about how their prices were going to go up. So I know the brand still exists. After looking it up, I believe their stuff is on Amazon now. So there is the possibility that Wyn is putting everything at 75% off, you know, whatever contract issues that they might have had with Ulta. Maybe they have decided to go their separate ways and they're going to find a different retailer or stick to their own site, stuff like that, because being in a retailer like Ulta or Sephora is not easy. I've spoken to actual brand owners who are in Sephora, they're in Ulta, and the amount of product that they have to even be in there, and then the product that they have to sell to stay on shelves, for some brand owners, they have come to the conclusion that it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to try to compete at that level for where their brand is. So some have pulled out, or some have just, okay, like let them and the retailer just decided like, it's best for both of us if we're not taking up shelf space in the store, and they go figure it out some other way. So it is possible that that is what Wyn is doing. So like I said, I have seen a lot of talk lately about Wyn Beauty, probably because there is this speculation going around of the brand is shutting down, it's closing. And I have seen people like straight up saying, oh, the brand is closing. Like I said, I looked it up. I don't see anything confirming that. Maybe they have like some type of insider source they work for and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. I will say Serena Williams is definitely someone, a Black woman who is like easy pickings for some people, like someone who, like a her, Angel Reese, Meg, Beyonce, those type of women where it's like people are very quick to criticize, and they will criticize before they point out anything good that you're doing, or before they will give you props for what you're doing. It's just like they're kind of popular to dislike type thing. So I also take some of the criticism that I see with a grain of salt, because it's giving, you just got a thing for being negative and a troll. However, I will say, and it's not just her, because when you have brands that are just led off of the fact that it's owned by a celebrity, they're not usually going to last too long. I'll make a video about that, but there is another celebrity brand that has announced that they are closing down. So yeah, the celebrity who is the face of the brand does have to put in the effort and stuff like that, but they also have to have a team that can hold the brand on its own. Yes, Fenty is owned by Rihanna, but Fenty's success is not just due to the fact that it's Rihanna's brand. That team puts in overtime. They are on top of the trends. They're on top of the faces that are going to sell the makeup. They're on top of all of that. So it's a combination of Serena pushing the brand and Wyn pushing the brand, the right products for the brand. Like I said, with that being who owns the company, the background that she has, it was such an easy lane to go down, making products where there's a big emphasis on this is going to keep your face together. And the thing is, she might have products that are going to do that. It's the advertising. It's the way that it's being pushed. Honestly, truly, like I only see Wyn content when Serena is in it. And I don't know, it also could be included with the way that the algorithm chooses to push it and whatnot, but like I'm talking Wyn Beauty, the team as well. I need the gripping primers, I need the mattifying primers, I need the sweat control, oil control primers, I need the natural face foundations, but it's also going to be long wearing so that I can wear it during my track meet. But I'm not gonna sweat it off. But it's not going to look like caked up matte foundation in pictures because you're also being photographed at a high level as well. Now, I am someone, yes, I have worn makeup to the gym. I don't care. I felt good that day, so I'm gonna wear it. So I need it for that as well. I need it for my 40 minutes on the Stairmaster. I need the setting spray that is going to lock in my face. Whatever L'Oreal done put in that setting spray and Danessa done put in that setting spray, Serena, figure it out. Give me a setting spray that's going to do that as well, and then advertise it that way. There has been a lot of talk on how beauty brands have not tapped into women athletes enough, and also correct. Like I said, for women who like they're showing you Dejanay, what's Dejanay's last name? Carter? Dejanay, basketball player. Her face is beat and she did a video where she was talking about the setting sprays that she uses and whatnot. Like that is what I am talking about. And again, because it is Serena Williams, you already have the door open to connect you to working with athletes. Simone Biles, Angel Reese, Asia Wilson. There are beauty content creators, but they also push fitness. They also push about, you know, healthy eating, lifestyle, stuff like that. So it's easy to connect these things. You just got to do it because the name alone is not going to carry you afloat. It's just not. Especially nowadays, there are too many makeup brands. There are too many celebrity brands, and now you also have influencer makeup brands as well, and influencers kind of have a closer connection to their consumers. So you just have too many competitors for you to think that it can just be my name and that's it. We're not there. It's not those years anymore. So if you didn't know the brand existed, now you do. If you've been waiting for a moment, some way to try Wyn Beauty, maybe it was the pricing that you weren't rocking with, you could probably get a full face right now for like $20. So go ahead, check it out, and win. Do what you gotta do. Figure it out. Don't piss me off. All right, y'all, that is it for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think is going on with Wyn Beauty. And like I said, there's another celebrity makeup brand that just announced that it is closing. So we will talk about that more in another video. In the comments down below, make sure to thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.